Yo, how you doing? How you doing? Got another show for y'all tonight, man. Welcome in to a talk with Dot. How y'all doing today, man? Hump Day, Wednesday, the week almost over. It's pretty little decent weather today, man. But it's coming, y'all. It's gonna get colder. It's gonna get colder. So y'all better be ready. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Riynard Wilson in the building with me tonight, y'all. He gonna let us know about him. He's coming up in Champaign. You know what I'm saying? What led him to the to be there for the youth, different programs for the youth and everything, man. Make sure y'all tapped in to Michael Sherfield. If not, man, y'all wanna go watch this on YouTube. Y'all go to my YouTube channel, Mike Yonde 6. Free subscription. Make sure y'all subscribe. So what's been going on with y'all, man? Anything on your mind, man? If anything y'all want to talk to Riynard about or say, make sure y'all put in the comments. I'll make sure he can see him. He can respond to him. Yeah, it's another day, man. Here in this world, man, trying to make it to the next day, y'all. I know it'd be a little rough sometimes, but it's got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Only you can stop you. Ain't nobody gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of us fortunately got loved ones around us enough, but we got to keep striving. You know, every day that you wake up is another day to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and get my boy in the building, get this going. Busy man, probably have for like 45 minutes to an hour, y'all. So don't hold back. Make sure y'all subscribe, share the live, like, comment, anything y'all want to do, man. Bring my boy to the building.
Yo,
Hey, how you doing, brother?
what's going on, Mike? How you feeling?
I'm doing all right. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm blessed. Thanks for having me. Thank you for having me on
Yeah.
your platform. I just want, before we even get started, I just want to say, we'll give you your flowers while we're here. You just been innovative, always doing something, always hustling, always been active in the community. I just say before we get started, bro, I look up to you. Everything you've been doing, keep it going on, keep pushing. I love your positivity. I love where you come
Appreciate you,
from,
bro.
bro. And you're a family man just like me. So I
Right.
salute.
Yeah. I salute right back to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I first met you, you was on, you know what I'm saying, on the go, like, man, we could do something, we could do this, you know what I'm saying? You've always been innovative as well, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that surrounds you is positivity, you know what I'm saying? Never had no negative vibes around you, just all around good guy, you feel me? And that's what we need right now, you
I
feel me?
appreciate that. That means a lot.
So how your day going today though?
It was good. It's busy as usual, especially uptick right now. So I do IHSA basketball, and it's my
Right,
second season. So it's time like I already got a regular job, and then I come and do this, and then do stuff at night. Sometimes I have three jobs at once, but I'm just
right,
thankful. I'm blessed. I'm really
right,
blessed. No matter how much work it is, it's good to be alive and above ground every day.
right, yeah. You got to take advantage of each day we get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with the before we get into the the topics and stuff, man, with the refereeing, man, how did you get into that?
Okay, first off, yeah, it's off a humbug. Um, so my man Hub, shout out to Hub
Yeah,
Burnett.
shout out to her.
So he had a clinic in 2017, and I went to it and I did everything, and then I really didn't take it serious. I was just had a lot of stuff going on, and then flash forward back to last year. By last year, I just got done working at Pavilion, so I tried a new career for me. I stopped at another clinic, and then this time it just felt different, and I just leaned into it more. I already been around the kids. I've already been coaching. I already been around the community through the First String Foundation with Peter McFarland. So I've been coaching there, basketball and football, anything else I can do. So then he always suggested you try to do it from another side, from another coach, because you would see from another point of view. So then I did, and I found that it's not easy at all. You know what I'm saying? It's you got to make these decisions, quick decisions, just off no
Right,
review or anything. But as long as you studying the rules, the play, you getting out there, so you basically practicing until you get better, and you get paid to practice. So that's really how I get into. I really love the community. I love the kids, and that's why still want to be around. Still want to build relationships with the kids and the parents. So that's how I started with that career.
Is it any backlash with you refereeing with the community? Like if you called I mean, even though they probably did travel, like they still get mad at you call it.
Yeah, it's a part of the game. Somebody gonna be mad at that call. My thing
Right.
is when you get to a certain level, you see plays, you gotta know what to do on this time. And then also you gotta know I got a job, the coaches got a job, the fans got a job too. So
Right.
that's their job to get on you to get right. I'm gonna make
Right.
sure I got my P's and my Q's and everything right, my dots crossed, my eyes, everything right. So I can go home at night like I did a good game. So
Right.
I make sure I do all my stuff right, research. I ain't perfect, like I'm far from perfect, but I'm getting it right though. So yeah.
Okay.
I also do baseball too and football. I just got into that too. So that came out of nowhere. I wasn't even expecting this. This is a whole new career, but I enjoy the kids in the community.
Right. Right. Help you keep your workout on too, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And you get exercising. Definitely. That's a good point.
Right. All right. So tell us about when was Riynard born?
So I was born in 1986. I got a twin brother. I don't know if I know his name is Riynard.
Okay.
So to get a little bit personal, me and my brother, we was born in prison. So my mom, both my mom and my dad was in prison at the same time, and we was born inside there. At that time, my mom got out a little while afterwards, but so a lot of my life, early childhood, was going to like visits, and I going to see other weekend, going to see my mom, the other weekend going to see my dad, and then I got siblings too. So
Right.
they split up in different spots and different spots. I got an older brother's older, so and he did his time, so a lot of that was just a lot. It's a little struggle, you know what I'm saying? A little disoriented. It wasn't regular, and then, but a lot of people. That's just my story, and other people got harsher stories and whatnot. And I'm not judging, but I'm empathetic. That's where I really get a lot of my passion and work with the community. Just not really having the what you say the perfect, not even say perfect, just steady. It's been steady and volatile, ups and downs. It was good. But just like your family, we got a big family. It was based in love.
Right.
I got aunties, a lot of family, so it's a lot of love. Whatever we missing monetarily or financially, the love was there. So that was really, really big. That's why I'm here to the day. The love kind of kept us together. Extending. My mom she a superhero to me. Like I love the woman to death. And I got aunties, I got a bunch of family. I got a village. So even at this old, like I still need my mom and everybody else, even my sisters, my brothers, everybody. We tight knit, but we're good. Just like y'all family, I got a good family, good core. You know what I'm saying? So it just, it's all,
Yeah, the central, the neutral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the nucleus.
It makes it. Yeah. It makes you think before you act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with so you said that you was going to visit. So like, did that like kind of like affect you growing up? As far as like with your peers and stuff, the fact that your mom and daddy had been in jail. You know how like people know your business and try to use it against you?
Not really. It was and we was young too. And even if people around Champaign, small, then we got family all in this little area. So we just know it just kind of makes you stronger. A lot of people won't be able to go through that, going there and telling, seeing this stuff daily, having these different just obstacles. A lot of people ain't built for that, so I think it come with I'm kind of glad, what I'm saying? I just, I know even when stuff get rough now, we got to figure out a way, what I'm saying? Improvise. I'm on my feet. So that's one thing I got to stay level headed. I can't think about stuff too long, Plus, I'm raising a son. I got a 5-year-old son. I got to prepare him for the world that we living in. So, I'm glad that I was stern with different things and different principles and a moral compass. So, and I was in church. Church was big. My mama had us in church too. Like,
praise God.
Yeah, had us in church from Monday to Sunday. Like the whole week, we in there doing something. Like and mad. I ain't mad at it, but yeah. It could be overbearing sometimes for a kid. we made it
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, and that builds stability within yourself, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Knowing that it's somebody there that's waking you up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You don't feel like it's just you.
on
You
a
know what I'm
different
saying?
level.
So, okay, I understand. Okay, you do the referee and stuff. Like before then, like was you in sports growing up?
Yeah, I was in sports growing up. I played basketball, football. I ran track. Um, I'm a Douglas Center baby. Douglas Center had all
Oh, okay,
different types of
okay.
events and stuff. Stayed over there. We lived right across the street, so anything have going on, different programs. Even the Boys and Girls Club, we'd go to the Boys and Girls Club. So we play sports, very competitive. I think my best sport is probably track. I'm state. Went to state my senior year, but football was one of the close ones too, and basketball. Riynard, I ain't gonna lie, he was better than me in basketball.
Right.
But yeah, but I actually come from an athlete family. With my cousin Mike Shore, is an athlete. I
Yeah.
trained him. Group raised him. I had my
He had
cousin
made it
out
to
of Detroit.
that's who I didn't mean to cut you off. That's who went to the Detroit Lions, right?
Yeah, he went to Detroit Lions. Yep, he went to Detroit Lions. He worked so hard. You know what I'm saying? We basically took care of each other in different type of ways, mentally, physically, all type of stuff. So shout out to him. I got a famous cousin, a boxer back in Detroit. So we got a lineage. We got of just athletes and just alpha males. So yeah.
Right. What's up with it, Shalonda? Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Y'all send them stars, man. Y'all send them likes, man. Y'all share the live, man. We got my boy Riynard Wilson in the building tonight, letting us know about him, man. Make sure y'all tune in. So okay, so like speaking of Michael for a second, right? Did that determine you more to help the youth when you seen that he had made it and then like he had like fell off track?
I think it's before that. Like I just always wanted to be a part of that. Like I think it was my my childhood and just the stuff I seen and just the obstacles and just seeing that a lot of people go off. We got a lot of stars from both our cities that just had so much potential that didn't make it. Like I can name so many people that didn't probably even play high school ball, but they was cold in the streets. I know a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can name so many right now. And shout out to my boy T.O. He could have been a D1 basketball player. I got Chance Tucker. He could have D1. Like these is just a couple names. You know what I'm saying? Even Courtney Smith, like names like that where they could have been cold. Just like just probably not having that ground that somebody around to tell, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Time is limited. I wish somebody told me time is limited. The stuff that you make right now, you gotta get on that extra motor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of that come with too having a fatherhood. That's actively in your life too. Just letting you know this is what we're doing. No, this ain't no decision. We're going right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I say that to say that, like to say this is just like I don't know. It was natural to me. I was like young, probably in high school, still going to like Boys and Girls Club. Also getting paid through a program to help out. So the youth was just like, I don't know, it was just meant for me. Working them, shaping them, whatever I can do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm far from perfect, but anything I can get positively, that's me.
Do you think that that has a lot to do with it? Like when people like are good at sports, but they really have no core foundation. It's like building yourself up can come from one within yourself, but sometimes you still need that helping hand to push you. Like, come on, man. Like you say, you like ain't nothing to think about. We going today. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that does that deter the youth when they're good at something, but they have no like I'm making 50 points in a high school game, but I don't nobody in the crowd from me that I know. You know what I'm saying?
That's big because first of all, you're a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We are a creature of habits, so if nobody pushes you, you either getting better or you're getting worse. That's even just us as adults. You know what I'm saying? And whatever craft you in, if you're not studying it, if you're not doing it every day, if you're not getting like, I'm gonna say like obsessed with it, you're not gonna get to that point. And having that figure, even if it's just the one figure, or even if it's just a village, I know a lot of moms who put in that work, put in that time, who put out that I feel like that's the extra. Not saying you can't make it by yourself and whatever you want to do, but having that extra push, the extra village, the extra discipline, the extra ear, you know what I'm saying, telling you or trying to show you what it is. That means a lot,
Yeah, those extra people that you don't want to disappoint.
Yeah, I don't even know. You can tell me about your I don't know, your nephew Sherfield.
Yeah, Trent.
Yeah, you can tell me about him and how that coming apart, because that's amazing too.
Yeah, we was just determined with him. You know what I'm saying? He was determined within himself. You know what I'm saying? It was like it would just be us at the games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got a crowd of people now, but I didn't see these people. But he had the core family that was there for him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, regardless of who wasn't there, we was there, and that kept pushing them. You know what I'm saying? And we still pushing them today. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the thing with him. It was just like it was just destiny. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I've seen other people that's just as good as him or even better, but it's like the destiny ain't there. The streets is calling. You know what I'm saying? Like we shunned him from a lot of that.
And a discipline. I think a discipline too. Like even when you get to like the coldest in high school and the coldest in
college.
In college, it's gonna be the distractions coming. Like the girls, the parties, like just slipping, getting lazy. It's like you got to be like self-determined. Where I'm laser focused.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, tunnel vision. I'm laser focused because I can just see like you being the jock of the whole. You know what I'm saying? Or the whole city, or the whole town, or the whole college and university. It's like you can start feeling yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some people gotta be level-headed. Like the goal is still forward.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the goal is still forward, and you got to keep pushing forward. I say this a lot. Only you can stop you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like you battling yourself. You battling with your own self. It's up to you. Right. Now, I try to instill that. Try to say that to the students or anybody I work with. I got a mentorship program, and I have basic keys. That everybody. It seems cliche. People say it all the time, but that means a lot. Some of the things that I put out there and information I give. I take my time and create. I create a whole curriculum that I think this is important. Like I say, I'm about to be 40 next month. The ups and downs that I've been through, and how I'm gonna give you the straight sauce, straight raw, and what I think will get you to the next level. I'll put all the fluff out of it. This is what I think. This is what I know. Ain't not what I think, is what I know. You focus on this, you know what I'm saying, to be a better person. Forget the sports, forget whatever it is, but this be a better man.
Right. Yeah, shout out to my Uncle Mike tuning in. He said, from small places come great things, but you believe is what you will become. You got to speak it. You got to talk it into existence.
Exactly.
Appreciate you tuning in, So with the so how was your high school?
High school was good. High school was cool. I did sports and stuff, but I wasn't focused. I was more of a clown, funny, just being around, just wanted to know everybody, very, very social. You know what I'm saying? I was on the homecoming court. I just, it was a good time and fun. That's why I really don't even see how these kids today don't like to go. I thought school was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I come there kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Have fun.
All the girls.
Yeah, girls, whatever. It was just fun. Did sports, you know what I'm saying? Do my stuff. I thought it was fun, and just meeting people. I love networking. I love meeting different people. I love seeing what ticks you. Your foundation, what brought you. I love connecting with people. That's what I'm good at. So high school was good, you know what I'm saying? And I was okay in sports. I wasn't the best. I was on there, and people know, you know what I'm saying, I can get down either way I go, you know what I'm saying? But you have politics in everywhere. We ain't gonna go there. Every school got that, but yeah, it was good. I'm really, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't the best as far as student, you know what I'm saying? I probably barely graduated, but I made sure I graduated. I didn't want, you know what I'm saying, that stigma that came with me, you know what I'm saying? The stigma to come with you and coming from neighborhood. And then also I think it felt more coming from family. So I graduated college, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm about to be finished with my master's. Right. And that just goes what we were just talking about. You ain't got to be the smartest. You ain't got to be the swiftest. You got to stay determined every day. You know you got to get this done. I would never thought that someone from from Douglas Park, Champaign, Illinois. Be having my master's. You know, I'm getting special education pretty soon, and and that's just working with the youth. Working with the youth, but the youth, they really can't advocate for themselves, and that's big on me. You know what I'm saying? They have different needs and disabilities, and so I'm really blessed. And I get the service from my mom, and just being able to serve. That's what type of person I am. I want to serve, any type of way.
Right. That's what's up. So when you graduated out of college, you came back to Champaign?
So I came back to Champaign.
Where did you go to college at, Riynard?
I went to my first college. I did 2 years in Lincoln College in Lincoln, Illinois.
Okay.
It's recently have been they went under, but it was a nice JUCO school. PJ Keaton, the coach of Champaign Central, he went there. He was hooping. He was one of the best out there. So I got my associates there, and then I went to Eastern Illinois. That's where got all my. That's why I did too much partying. It took me a minute to graduate, but I made it. Thank you, God.
Where Eastern at?
It's in Charleston, Illinois. It's 45 minutes south.
The EIU, right?
EIU, the Panthers.
Right. Okay. Right,
yeah.
Okay.
Then your boy out of Danville, Chris Hightower. That's where I miss Chris Hightower at. Once we know he's from Danville, Champaign, it was like we cousins. We basically cousins. So we, make sure everybody was straight. And then we had a homie. I don't know if you know him. He was a baseball player. He's a pitcher. He black, tall. He went to Danville. I don't know what year. I don't know if you know him. He's about my age, but he ain't that many black pitchers from Danville. Ain't that many black pitchers that was cold and went to Danville. I don't know.
Right.
But you know him. But I met him there. But yeah, so I think I graduated 2008. I got my degree in sports management and my minor in business.
Oh, okay.
So after I got finished with that, I went to I came back home. And then I started my first company, Big Socialite Entertainment. So it'd be like entertainment, you know what I'm saying, media, event planning. That's when I first started bringing artists, started bringing to the city, started just mixing around, going to Chicago, bringing artists, doing parties, events, hosting stuff, managing artists. We had a studio. So everything in the art form, that was one of the tips. I was just in love with it. And that's when I first come into Danville too, when I first saw you around that time when y'all was doing the pictures and stuff.
Right.
So it was I was really connecting. I wanted to connect this central area, Danville, Decatur, Bloomington, all these little stuff, because Chicago is big, but we really a whole unit down here if we all connect. That was my vision. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that kind of like catapulted me to move to Atlanta. It wasn't steady down here. You got, the politics, you got the hating stuff, somebody trying to do something. You think you're doing too much and whatnot. Like, I'm gone. I got family down there. I can make it. And plus, Atlanta, Black Hollywood. So I'm good with connections. I'm good enough. I'm good. I'm a solid person. So I'm always going to be good. So I came down there and just learned so much, met so many different people. I got, billionaire contact list where just people I can just connect with. I'm good just for being solid, so. Right. But yeah.
You didn't like it down there to stay?
No, I loved it. I had some tragedy in my family when I was down there. Plus it was so my auntie and my brother passed away. My older brother passed away in a whole
my condolences.
2 weeks span. So I feel like I had to come back down here and be close to my family. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on at one time. You know what I'm saying? I still make trips back and forth, still going back, still got connections, still call down, but it was just like, let me just settle back down. I'm glad I did, so I can just because me, I was just still trying to figure stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Coming from one of the big fishes in this area, then going down there, and now I'm a little fish trying to figure it out.
Yeah. But that was good for you though.
Yeah, I experienced it really keep you on your toes, trying to just survive. It was just survival of the fittest down there, so so I salute anybody who leave from their house, from their hometown and make it from out there. It's a lot going on with that mentally, spiritually and praying, what I'm saying? I was, be transparent. I was homeless at a point, hungry, losing weight, all type of stuff, just trying to make it. And you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, I'm here, thank the God, trying to make it out. And I'm
What
still
don't
going
kill you
on.
only gonna make you stronger. You know that.
Exactly. I'm built for it, you know.
Right.
God
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you came back down here, what led you to get into what was your first program besides your socialite?
So at the beginning, so
Before
program
you said
was
you said you didn't mind if I smoked, right?
no. Go ahead.
Oh,
Come,
okay, okay.
this your show. This your
Over,
platform.
over here fiending my lips. I'm
No,
sorry.
go ahead. This your platform. This your platform. Go ahead. Do your
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
But
Okay. I
yeah.
appreciate
So
that.
I really started. I was in high school at the time. I was in principal scholars program. Shout out to Blandon, Miss Blandon. She's from Danville.
Right.
Both Blandon. So I was in there,
Right. Okay.
and then they had a program. I think a summer program where you get paid for on the job career exploration. So I start my spot to work at was a Boys and Girls Club. So basically working with the kids right there, and I get paid for it, even being in high school. So that was coming my first working with the youth and say, okay, this is something, just talking, giving my knowledge and stuff. Then I worked for the if you remember Freedom School. Freedom School. I worked with Freedom
Okay.
School while I was in college. Working with the youth is a educational program during the summers. We reading. There's a gap between the school in the summertime, so it was a literacy program mixed with a camp for the summer. So that was
Right.
some of the early time me working with the youth and being involved with the community at a certain point. But then one of the biggest things that took off was working at the pavilion. The Pavilion Mental Health Hospital, Champaign.
Yeah.
So they have a RTC unit for like kids who have been either run away or been in trouble, or all different types of demographics there. But I was working on the units and just also working at the school too as well. So that was a lot of stuff that shaped me. Like, okay, even I was a TA working in school, so that kind of got me grounded with, okay, this is something that I'm comfortable in. I love seeing the fruit of my work. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing the kids just, be real, just come out being better than what they did when
Right.
they first came in. And actually, sometimes you got some that don't listen. They want to do their own thing. Even if I just say one, that's good enough for me. One listened, one took this advice. One, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters with me,
Right.
and it's just, and you dealing with kids who've been through a lot. I've been through a lot too, as far as but when you read some of their background, some of it can make you cry. Some of the stuff they've been through, like it's really heartfelt. It's a lot of empathy going out. So that was one of the big things. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I always knew I ain't had the roughest childhood. When you think about kids overseas in third world countries and stuff, came and eat and came doing stuff. So I'm thankful for what I've been through. But when I see these kids in America who's been treated so many different ways by family members,
Right.
been abused all different type of ways, I just, it kind of made me tear up. This is something I want to be involved with. This is something I want to be. It's just, what I'm saying? I can't say it's a big part of me, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I get my passion from. So I went to TA. I moved to Chicago for a couple of years too as well. It was a job opportunity. So I was a teacher's aide up there as well, or paraprofessional. Either way you call it is different. It's a teacher aide or paraprofessional. I was up there, did work up there for a few years. I just loved, and that's where I got want to be in special education and work with this demographic of people where they need it. There's certain different accommodations they need, IEPs, 504 plans. I see Miss Blandon. I see you said Miss Blandon. It's Miss Blandon who work at the U of I now. Is it Teresa? Don't get me to messing up. Not the one that married Darren, but the other one. That's
I think she's thinking of Georgella or it was we had
it's two sisters. It's two sisters.
Yeah, we had two Miss Blandons. It was a Georgella Blandon, and then it was I forgot the other one name, but I think these probably was like cousins of them.
Probably it can't be that small. Champaign and Danville ain't this big, but,
right?
Yeah. So I forgot but yeah, what I was saying. So it was TA, and then it's something I want to be a part of in this demographic, and so I moved back to Champaign. I I found out I was having a son. I want to be closer here. I was trying to move back to Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I got my stuff up. I'm ready. It's my go time. I got all my stuff, everything in order. And then I heard I had my son, and then me just want to be and raise him up the right way, being in his life. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this. And it's a blessing. At first, I was a little older having a child, and then, but God got me ready. I traveled the world. You know what I'm saying? I met so many people and did so much stuff. It's like, and I'm glad it happened like this too. You know what I'm saying? I was ready mentally and just like really mature. You know what I'm saying? I was immature for a while, but once I got my son, he really just changed my life. My life started slowing down. Just being one-on-one with somebody, you just raising and you just feeding him and pouring into him every day. So I really take pride in that. And just seeing, some of the stuff that I was missing, I can just, put in his life and show him, and he sponge and eat it up. So that's what made me kind of back into this area. And then after a while, I started working at the READY program, the ROE, Regional Office of Education.
Right.
That's working with, a demographic that they need a little extra push. You know what I'm saying? They're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this working with these demographics, it's not easy at all. So a lot of them, I found out a lot by myself. And my tolerance, my patience, and how I respond to people, and also look from a trauma-informed lenses. This is why, instead of just thinking these kids is bad, something else, and I hated that. Even when I was working pavilion, different places, kids talking about I was bad. Like, y'all don't even know what this person been through before you call them bad. You don't know what trauma, you don't know what they life, and you probably would have killed yourself if you've been through this person. Just have a little bit of patience and empathy for the person before you just start. And I don't know if that's our people or other people just ignorant. Like, come on. And that's kind of made me turn the other way. Like, bro, just chill, have an understanding before, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of like the training that I had at the school was like, slow down, approach situations differently. And I take what I learned in the school and in different spots, and I apply that in my life. Even when you saw me as a bartender, even though it's annoying, like I just have a little bit of patience. Back in the day, I had a short temper and I'd blow up real fast. Just say I might swing on you, like straight off. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Blue? Love, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you tuning in, Blue. Yeah. We know who you is. We know your real name. Man, appreciate you tuning in, though, Blue.
Yes, sir. So all these different jobs, I feel like God got me set up to just be a beast, even just the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just even the bad, just okay. Now I know how to approach a situation differently. You know what I'm saying? Just like, and that's what a lot of stuff I teach with the mentees I have, just like critical thinking. If you make this decision, you got to think 5 steps ahead of what's about to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even just like, you know what I'm saying? Just make a decision. You want to go ride with somebody and, jump in a car. You got a gun, you got drugs. And this is why I'm talking about energy is big. You around this, like even when somebody who shots wasn't meant for somebody that's passed away, but look who they around. It's bound to happen. Look at nights. Look at what time it is at night. Things go, the percentage of things happening, popping off goes up. You know what I'm saying? When you're in this situation at the time, I'm telling them, think about this. Think about it. You think when a gun is for y'all, it's one person got a gun and it's in the car and it's been down. Is he gonna really he gonna take his claim and take his weight? Or it's gonna be spread over?
Right. Why even put yourself in that situation?
I tell them, like, bro, think before you get, you know what I'm saying? Just like really. And it's kind of like why I started my organization, Immediate Effective Change Organization, where we have these youth. We already don't have some of the stuff me growing up. We have different programs that was around, NYSP, the mobile. We had so many different ones that kept us busy. You know what I'm saying? Idle mind is a devil workplace. So if you got somebody out here, and that's why I take so big with me being involved, even if it's not my kid, you're still my kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna say something, even if you're mad. And then it's really about adults in this culture where people don't want you to say nothing to your kids. You know what I'm saying? Or say something to their kids, or have some type of stigma with something going on with right. and I see it every day. You know, as students, parents not showing up to parent teacher conferences. So I ain't gonna. It's a little bit of everything, and I can't just put it on one thing about what we doing and where we going as a people, as a community, or as a village. But it's a lot of stuff that we can get better at and be connected.
Right. Yeah, you can see the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Patricia Frazier, that's your mom?
Yeah, that's my mama.
Yeah, she says she here. Appreciate you tuning in.
I love you. A superhero.
Yeah. Blue said he just went through that. Somebody gun in a vehicle.
Yeah, it happens. Even going on. It's what happens. Right. People, we're in a different. The streets is there. All they saying, the streets ain't nothing out there. Man, it's there. It's a whole nother different. It's a whole different playground. You know, different rules. The rules ain't changed. The goalposts been moved. The goalposts been moved, and that's why I be trying to tell the shorties, like, what are you doing? This is not you. You're not you. And prison is prison. I ain't never been there. I don't want to go there, but the stories from all my family members, cousins, friends, everybody else is not the place they want to be.
It ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing to brag about. You ain't know that. I'm trying to tell you. You know,
it's a whole different world in there.
A different world, and they don't even understand it. And they throwing rocks at it. Right. This is what motivates me. I'm trying to keep them up out of there. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep them out. Like I said, I was born in there. I don't want to never go back. You know what I'm saying? Right. At all. I ain't never experience. I love my freedom too much. I love to be on the other side of the world somewhere doing me. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be my, and I'm just trying to instill that into these youth any type of way I can. And
appreciate the stars, Blue. The Shalonda says, I tell the babies at my school the same thing.
You gotta keep on. And somebody else, it takes us. It takes a village, like we said. And look at the administration we got right now. The administration want them to go there. You know what I'm saying? Look who's there. They want them to go in there. You know what I'm saying? The prison is privately funded, and they making money off us. It's modern day slavery. They have systems that's set up so us can fail, and they want us there. You know what I'm saying? They have science and research where they trying to figure out how many more prisons we can build for these black men.
Yeah, they know exactly how many people gonna get locked up each year before.
Yeah, they it's already set in. They have the research. You know what I'm saying? They do everything that's according to that to make it.
Right.
You have somebody rich. They have investors that make that and just making money off of it.
Right. Yeah.
It's a system. You know what I'm saying? We got people that's in power right now who want to see that go on. So it takes us to be out there and say something to our own people. I said to anybody but our own people we are targeted. We are targeted. You know?
How do you feel about the change of the violence that's going on? Like how how like it was probably like 3 to 4 murders a year to now it's like double digits, shootings daily. Like how they just shot at the school the other day, shooting around the school. Like, how does that make you feel in your spirit?
You talking about across the country?
No, I'm talking about in Champaign.
Champaign?
Just this area. How does that make you feel when you know what you're trying to do to make a difference?
I kind of feel like it's. I would never give up, but it does. It kind of make you think about who the leaders, who's leading, who's just talking, who really got their feet in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Who really trying to make a difference? Who's just talking to talk? You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's really a cultural thing. It's like I said, like we don't want to uplift us. We're not united. One of the biggest things we have in our community is we're not united, and we're over everywhere.
Right.
There's nobody who's not together like we should be. And the people who has made it they not really putting their hand back and helping out and do different things. And that means like spiritually, financially, you know what I'm saying? And not to get big, but it's like it's so many different things we can cover. But it's some people who just born into ignorance, you know what I'm saying? And it just, their mama was ignorant, their daddy was ignorant, their grandparents, it's been passed down.
It's nobody stopping the cycle of ignorance.
It's been generational curses.
Yeah.
It's been generational curses, not passed. And then it might be a one that, okay, see the light and we're going to change it different. But that person in the family can't do it by themselves.
Right.
Everybody need to, bound together, figure some stuff out, and whatever goal they want to get to,
Do you
It's wow. It kind of make it disheartening about seeing the stuff going on in Champaign, but I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot to do with the parents. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say a lot to do with parents. If you pour into, you spend time with your kid, if you know what I'm saying, you show them the way. And even if you try that, kids still gonna go the other way. Let's keep it honest, because you can't guarantee that, you know what I'm saying. I know some people who had everything, you know what I'm saying, who and still wound up in different ways. And a lot of that is just they cultural, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, we in this world where they gaining clout now.
Right.
I just went to shot this person up. You know what I'm saying? I got clout and a little bit of females too. Females like that stuff. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of little kids, they want to get that reaction. You know what I'm saying? You was a lame at first, and now you got a gun in your hand. Now you a shooter. Now you get some clout. Now you get some attention, but you ain't got no money in your pockets. Make it make sense.
Yeah, they don't see that part.
Make it make sense. I'm just glad that I'm on this journey to help out in different ways, and I won't give up. Any type of way in different avenues, even whatever platform. That through officiating, through my mentorship, through the school, through the internet, through different platforms where I can do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can do to just put it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not perfect, but I'm definitely gonna put an effort in with any type of way. And that's just always been me. I've been always positive, really positive. Some people take advantage of that because they know that I got a good heart and they can, get over. But I'm still gonna do me. I'm still God fearing. I'm still gonna, whatever happens, I'm still gonna do me, whatever, get to my goal. But that's them. I'm gonna cut them off, whatever. But I'm still gonna be positive. I'm still gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna have my hand up, put my hand out to help. So, but yeah,
we got a question from Shalonda says, do you have a lot of kids from gang families in your programs?
It's a mix. My program right now that we speak of is geared toward a lot, but I don't think they've been necessary towards gang. But them is a demographic I could work with, but I'm only gonna work with whoever gonna work with me. You know what I'm saying? So if they're not ready to that, or they mom force you to, they gotta be able to with it, like, because it's so many young children right now that's on that bubble line. They teetering. They still want to do good. They still want to be cool. They still want to be around. So, but I still need that where they like, okay, if you meet me halfway, if you can meet me halfway, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? It's geared towards education. It's geared towards being growing up, some principles, even taking them out to different places around that they ain't never been. That's why I love exposure. Exposure is big. If you can get them out from their house, you take them over. The U of I, it's a world-class university. It's a whole nother world down there. It's a whole nother world. Like, and I got connections where we take them to different spots that they ain't never seen before. Some people haven't even left their block, even in other cities, haven't left their block and seen how beautiful their city is and what it is to offer. My thing is to expose them through sports or just through whatever they get. Because let's be honest, a lot of them are not going to make it to college. College is something different. It wasn't really made, but you can be professional with something else. Instead of putting a gun or some drugs in my hand, you put a camera, microphone, something else, some tech. It's so many different things. And once you find that out and we can mold them, you know what I'm saying? We can try to figure it out. We can lean into it. Provide them with somebody who already is in that industry and how it's going to be like. Even if you just want to get a taste of it, it is something that you want to be in. I know, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how it started with me, with Principal Scholars and Miss Blandon. Like, okay, we had what you interested in. You know what I'm saying? 1 year I had worked with the youth. One I was working a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? But you in there, it's a career exploration. There's something that you can do. So we can provide the resources so that you can, you know what I'm saying, figure out just the next step. Once you graduate, you go straight into a program. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's big with apprenticeship, with the trades. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money going in that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a little bit of sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be well worth it. You're going to be making money. You're not looking over your shoulder doing something illegal, because that's not going to last for that long. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get bumped. You're going to get told on, or you're going to die. It's simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to go on a run. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go on a run. Everybody gonna get a run. You do it smart, but shit, what's
Right.
the longevity? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, I want anybody take me in. We actually are having a new cohort coming up, 8 weeks. And I got a new curriculum we put together. If you know anybody, just email this email immediate effective change dot com at gmail.com. Immediate effective change
Immediate
at
effective change.
gmail.com. Yeah.
At what.com?
At Gmail. At
Oh, Gmail.
gmail.com. Anybody that you know is interested in mentorship, it's going to be one-on-one mentorship. And we're going to have a curriculum. We're going to have places to go. We have games. It's going to have going to all different type of places. I can't even explain it, but I'm just excited. I'm just excited to being a servant of the Lord in different ways. The community really needed it.
That's all. That's all one word. Immediate effective change.
Immediate effective straight. Yep, straight. Put it all straight in there at gmail.com. You know, anybody email me that number, I'm sending out the forms to sign. Either they can sign up online as a DocuSign, or either they can print it out and they can email it to me. They can send it to my address in downtown Champaign. I have an office too. Yep. Yeah, I'm volunteer. I don't get paid off anything. It's my own money. I don't have no grants or anything. It's just all me. And sometimes my homie, it's all me.
Right. I put that.
It's gonna be the A. It's gonna be the immediate effective with the A, not the E.
Oh damn. Okay, my fault, y'all. My fault.
No, you good. Yeah, put it again. Put the instead of the E, put the A. Effective.
Yeah. So can is this volunteer? Can people volunteer to help?
People definitely. We always look for volunteers. Any type of volunteer, yes. And when I'm trying to get something for the ladies, I'm trying to get another female. I have females in the community that's they just cold, and I want them to be a part of it. To these young ladies need some help in different ways too. But right now, I'm just going to focus on the men. That's one of the demographics I want to serve, and I feel like it would make a big change if we can mold them up. Last year, we had for a few years. Last year, we were in the first cohort, but I got everything together. You know, so we also looking for funding too as well. But if that don't come, I'm still gonna, every day this gonna be a grind. This me, the name behind it. I'm already 10 toes down. I'm happy.
It's a certain amount of kids that can be involved. I mean, you have a cutoff
number I'm looking for, like probably 15 to be comfortable in the office. 15. And then and it's got to be serious. Parents got to be serious. You got to have some feedback. Ain't no drop off. You're going to be active. You ain't got to be there the whole time, but you got to be active. You know what I'm saying? This is something active. You got to be with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not begging for nobody to bring their kids when I was big with kids. They know your kids need help. You know what I'm saying? And need some more support. There's really a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? And you don't think it's good for them, that's fine. I know what I can do. I know what God put into me. So I'm not worried. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a certain age group for that, Riynard?
So it's gonna be. I'm gonna do 8th. We could do 7th to 12th grade, and I just want to keep it like that for the maturity level. Some of the stuff we gonna talk about is maturity, and I want to be at the same time. I don't want to speak of anything that's too young that they're not ready for right now, and expose them to. But I want to do 7th grade to 12. That's the age group I want to deal with.
Yeah. Right at that point,
huh?
Right at that point, they
you know what I'm saying. That's when the devils come active. That's when the devil. That's when they want you. That's when they want to scoop you up. That's when you hit that puberty. That's when there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. They need that. They need brothers in the community to just lean on to them. And I'm ready.
Right. I appreciate that. What made you come up with that idea?
Actually, one of my homies, my partners, Antonio Odom. So he came up with it. Well, we seen, like we see all the time. We seen the violence. We seen at one summer it was just a lot of bodies dropping, a lot young, a lot. It was I don't know. It was just significantly higher. It was significantly higher than anything, and it was just like, and he been a barber, and he had a lot of his personal clients passed away, got killed, murdered, and friends, and then living in a small community, it's only like what 5 inches away from it, where it's like, okay, somebody connected from this, so it's like start hitting, even if it didn't hit them, somebody who's connected to it.
Right.
So we just felt like let's hit the ground running. We did multiple events, haircuts and hoodies. We did some breakfasts where we had speakers come in. We did coat drives. We did basketball. We did a whole bunch of different things, in the community, showing love and giving back. But then now we just make it where it's like, okay, let's start cuffing them. Let's start cuffing them. They underneath our wing.
Right.
Work them every day. You know what I'm saying? Tell them this, tutoring assignments, giving them the curriculum that we have, and then taking them places. You know what I'm saying? Taking them to different places where they can learn. It's going to spark their interest. I ain't never seen this before. Thank you. A lot of people ain't never been to a U of I basketball game or a football game, or going down to the union and seeing the different stuff in the union. You know what I'm saying? They got stuff here from all different races and people from foreign countries over here, and this is in our backyard, literally. Right. It's in our backyard, and it's beautiful, and I want to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Through the arts, you know what I'm saying? Technology, math, there's so many different avenues, STEM, and so many different you can hit them with, and put into them and infusing them, and it's amazing what God can do.
Right. That's what's up, man. So you said that's going to be an 8-week program.
8-week program. You got an immediate effective change. Yep, at gmail.com. Yeah, perfect. 8-week program. So the structure is going to have some educational between the week, probably Tuesday and Wednesday, helping on homework. We have a speaker come in, and then on the weekend, it's going to be just fun. It's going to be brotherhood. It's going to be, some outing, some type of outing somewhere. It's going to be fun. So that's how we do it. And then it's back to back.
So that's like the remember that program when we were short, what's called the Big Brother program?
Yeah, I heard something about. Yeah, I heard something about. Yeah, that was big. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to all of them. It's huge. And I take a lot of, and I'm a product of my environment. I had a lot of people in my life who helped out. A lot of men, a lot of just people who just I feel like it's my duty to get back. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not perfect. I could have been statistic too in a lot of different ways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful. I got it together, trying to get it though. It's still a daily, struggle. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting with my body and fighting with the Lord. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's what's up, Riynard. It's real blessing to have you on the show, man. To come through with the positivity.
Thank you for having me. Like I really, really appreciate you and just letting me speak. Let me talk to your followers, whatnot. Let me just advocate for the youth that's in this community. Like it's huge.
Where do you see you and your programs at within the next 2 years?
I feel like definitely expanding, adding the females side to it. Actually, I want to see results. Like my whole thing is just getting it. I don't want to just these different programs and different organizations are just getting money and just coddling. And I want to see stuff happen. I'm seeing results. I want to see lives change. I want to see numbers drop. I want to see, what I'm saying? I want to see the where you see the violence rates go down. I want you to see just the scholars going to school, our scholars getting trades, scholars picking up the exploration and actually going into that field and having success. You know what I'm saying? That one kid that was, that was just, you couldn't tell him shit. You couldn't tell him nothing. Now he listened. Now he got his own family. Now he doing big stuff in the community. Now he giving back in the next year. You know what I'm saying? We're only on this earth for a certain amount of time. So you got to lean back and leave a legacy for the young ones to do and follow work. I have people that I'm following my footsteps. There's so many people I can name. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Peter McFarland. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Trace Day. Shout out to so many people that I can say that helped me out, that I actually listened. You know what I'm saying? And took these. First of all, just being scared to just, put my life in a situation. And so I want to see it expand. I want to see results. You know what I'm saying? I want your program to be going on so long that one of my mentees come up here and tell you his story. You know what I'm saying? In Jesus' name, So yeah, I just love. and just mental health, and just take a really deep a dive with that, and in our community and stuff. So it's huge. I work with another job. I work at a shelter too, and I see a lot of our community is either trauma or mental health with kids, and they say like black men experience something at the age of 22. I'm saying they can have a setback, and that's really true. I've seen them just going around like zombies, and I want to help that demographic too. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Shalonda says,
Shalonda, we will send my email. Send me an email. We'll get together. We'll talk, brainstorm some stuff. I'm saying, back and forth. I love good positive energy, and I'm saying, just we can do it. It's a lot of work to do, and I'm ready.
That's what's up, man. So anything else? Anything you would like to tell the viewers other than like some positivity, more like if they're going through something right now, like what could you say like that could help them, even though they don't know you, you don't know them, you know what I'm saying? Just putting it out in the atmosphere.
I would just say, just be patient. Just know it's everybody first time living. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make mistakes. Whatever you got going through, it ain't gonna last so long. It's not, God says it's not gonna last so long. I want to keep putting them out there. This is my belief of how I got here. It's not gonna last so long. It's gonna be a little rough. And the storm ain't gonna last so long before we get right. There's gonna be a little trembling, and that builds character. So whatever you got going through, take it face up, whatever it is, face up. You know what I'm saying? Chest up, face up, whatever it is, take it. You know what I'm saying? Don't run from it. A lot of stuff I wish I could change in my life, my past, running from it and tucking my tail. Now to take it face up, whatever it is, 10 toes down. You're a man, you're a woman. It is what it is. It's not gonna last that long. I love y'all. Thank you.
Right. Riynard, one thing before you leave, right? Is there anything that you regret in your life?
Anything. It's a bunch of things. Big one?
I mean, just any regret that you feel like now that you know better. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Let me see. That's a tough one, Mike. It's a few of them. It's a few. I don't know which one stand out.
Yeah.
And even
like how you saying, like when you was in Atlanta, right? And you had everything going, and you was finna get back to Atlanta, right? Mm-hmm. And then like you had the child, you know what I'm saying? Is Atlanta a place that you can see you and your son living soon?
Not really. It's how I started my just in the business stuff. Like it would be like one of my one of my spots of business. Like I wouldn't even care about living because the flight wouldn't be that much. So I have connections on the West Coast, down south, East Coast, everything. So it wouldn't be a place where I live, but it would be something I have some businesses in my house there. But I don't know about being there. But right now, I feel like I can just, you know what I'm saying, I can get to anywhere I need to be. But I will tell you one of my probably on the sports tip where I was really in love with. I wish I would have went to Urbana High School my senior year. I ain't gonna lie. One of my, that probably would have opened up a lot of doors. It's other reasons why it happened, but I feel like on the sports tip, that's on the earliest one. That's probably one regret. You know what I'm saying? I can think of right now. It was a lot going on with my OG and everything and stuff like that, but I feel like I would have expanded. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would have had a free education. I definitely wouldn't be all the amounts in debt playing for fast and all that stuff. I definitely would have had a scholarship easy. You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest thing, probably just getting that and not have to worry about that. But I really don't regret too much stuff like that because you still have to put in work and anything. Right. So, I did my little ins and outs, but yeah, that's the only thing, probably going there, making that going on and getting that scholarship. I know I would have had easy. But yeah, other than that, it was good.
Yeah, just something I want to, you know what I'm saying?
That kind of threw me out. I got the genetics. My family, we got the genetics. We born with it. We right. Whole other different level. So yeah.
Right. All right, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Where they can find you at, Riynard?
Riynard Big Social like Wilson on Facebook. My email is right there, and then I'm just locally in the community all the time. You'll see me,
Okay.
Anytime you need me, hit me up. So I'm here. I'm thankful. I really appreciate you having me on the show. This really means a lot to me, bro.
Yeah.
And I want you to have continued success in every endeavor that you do. And I know you got a lot going on. And I got to holler at you after this another time. I got something going on. The special is cooking, and I want you there.
Okay. I appreciate you, bro. You have a good night. Love.
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too. All right, man. Powerful, man. Powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village. It takes somebody that's willing to get two more people willing. You know what I'm saying? To it multiplies. You feel me? He said something that was really real, man. I hope y'all listen, man. He said this everybody first time living. So, man, sometimes we got to go through it to get to it. You feel me? Sometimes we got to go through them bad days to get to the good days. You feel me? We got to help the kids, man. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel, Mikey on Day 6, man. Free subscription, man. Make sure y'all go to my TikTok. Follow me. I'll follow you back, man. Keep watching here, man. On Mikey on Day 6 on Snapchat. Also here, Michael Sherfield, and Instagram, man. I'll see y'all later, man. I got another interview coming Sunday, man. Y'all stay tuned. Love.
Yeah, steady fucking the real money, like damn, what the fuck is you doing? I ain't even gotta show him my dime, I pop out fresh, I'm still influencing. Come on, the feds in the city is getting raw.